Hello guys, welcome to Code and Test. Today we are going to talk about Azure fundamentals. So I'm going to create some set of videos which will be handled under Azure fundamental series. So in modern era without cloud computing it's very difficult to run the business. Currently Microsoft, Amazon and Google Cloud are the major cloud computing providers. Microsoft provides Azure and Amazon provides AWS and Google provide Google Cloud Platform. This cloud computing provides high security, scalability and disaster recovery so that most of the on-premises organizations are moving to cloud. So it is very required you have to enhance your skill to the cloud computing. So we are going to check about Azure fundamentals. It is a basic fundamental exam from Microsoft to understand the cloud computing. So we have four categories of Microsoft Azure certification. First is fundamental, then is associate, then expert, then specialty. This fundamental exam named AZ-900, which covers the basic functionality of cloud computing and in and out of all major functionalities of Azure that will be handled in Azure fundamentals. Then as an intermediate, you have associate level exams. You can it categorize into administration, data scientist, developer, data engineer, AA engineer, security. These are the associate level certifications. Then we have the expert level exams as well: solution architect expert, DevOps engineer expert. Then specialty base, SAP workload, and IoT developer, Internet on Things developer. So anyway, if you are going to take any of the certification, AZ-900 is the main and important exam because to understand entire cloud computing concepts and how the Azure has been developed and how it is working, everything, how it is built, everything has to be known before we take the specialist exam. So Azure 900 is one of the most important. I am going to guide you how to crack this AZ-900 exam without any issues. Follow me for this Azure Fundamental series. You can crack this exam without fail. So just follow me. So Microsoft Azure 900 exam details. These are the exam details. Exam named AZ-900. It is provided by Microsoft and exam cost 99 USD dollars. Approximately it costs 3,800 to 4,000 rupees Indian rupee. Totally, we will have some 40 to 60 questions. Might be maybe 45 questions. The passing score is 700. So exam duration is 85 minutes. It's hardly we will have some 60 minutes to cover the exam, and remaining 15 minutes will be like an kind of add-on hours, maybe for setup all those things. Then the exam has been categorized into these five sections: the cloud concepts, Azure cloud core Azure services, the core solution management tools on Azure, and general security and network security feature, and governance, privacy, and compliance features. So these are the five categories. So you have to go through this entire syllabus to pass this exam. You can before coming to this exam, I prefer you to go and refer the materials which is available in the Microsoft site. I have given the link over here. You can go and have a look on that. So once after that, whatever the questions which I'm going to take, it will be very easy for you to understand. Just follow that. I'm 95% sure that once after my course, you are going to pass this exam. So let's start. Okay. First question. There are three. There are multiple type of questions in Azure 900. True or false will be there. Fill in the blanks will be there, and something kind of choose the correct answer from the below options will be there. Anyway, there will be multiple options for the all the questions. So it is very easy to crack this exam. Just you need to understand the Azure 900 concepts. So this is the first question. So this is true or false. We have three questions over here. You have to find out the right answer. So I'm going for the next question. This is the same question. The answers: the platform as a service PaaS solution that hosts web apps in Azure provides full control of the operating system that hosts application. No. That is no. You should have it is no. A platform as a service solution that hosts web apps in Azure provides the ability to scale the platform automatically. Yes, it is. A platform as a service solution that hosts web apps in Azure provides professionally developed service to continuously add features to the custom application. Yes, you can. So that's is. So you have to understand the Azure concepts to answer this in a proper way. So anyway, I'm giving some explanation over here to for a better understanding. I'm not reading out or I'm not explaining because it is all self-explanatory. I'm not explaining and dragging the video. You can pause this video and you can refer for a minute. I'm going to the next question. This is also a true or false question. So before going to this question, you have to understand the concept of capital expenditure and operational expenditure. Capital expenditure is nothing but the amount which you need to invest as a capital to start the organization. That is capital expenditure. Operational expenditure is something but you are owning that expenditure to run the business or operating the business. Okay, so when you take Azure as a service, in your organization it is reducing the capital expenditure and the it will be going forward it will be like an operation expenditure will be involved. So this is the first question. Azure provides flexibility between capital expenditure and operational expenditure. Yes, it give it. If so, this is the answer for that. If you create two Azure machines that use the B2S size, every each virtual machine will always generate the same monthly cost. No, because it's according to the usage. When an Azure virtual machine is stopped, you continue to pay storage costs associated to the virtual machine. Yes, because storage cost will be always involved. So this is the explanation. Just go through this once. The third question. This is something like they have given one sentence over here and there is one fill in the blanks. They have given one available answer over there. You can correct, you have to correct it with the options given below. When you are implementing a software as a service solution, you are responsible for configuring high availability. More than the high availability, you have to be responsible for configuring the SaaS solution. So, this cloud computing provides different types of services that infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, functional as a service. So, here they are talking about software as a service. So go through the materials. If you have any doubts, put it in the comment box. I can explain in a better video in the upcoming video. This is the explanation for the same. Fourth question. You have an on-premises network that contains several servers. You plan to migrate all the servers to Azure. You need to recommend a solution to ensure that some of the servers are available if a single Azure data center goes offline for an extended period. What should you include in the recommendation? So the thing is the fault tolerance. That is a correct answer over here. The fault tolerance is nothing but the ability of a system to continue to function in the event of the failure of some of its components. So fault tolerance is most important over there. We'll move to the fifth question. The question requires to evaluate the underlying test determines if it is correct. It's the same kind of question. Okay, an organization that hosts its infrastructure in a private cloud can close its data center. Review the underlying test. If it makes the statement correct, select no changes needed. If the statement is incorrect, select the answer choice that makes the statement correct. So everything when it comes to Azure, everything is public. So infrastructure in a it's not in a private cloud, it's in a public cloud. So the answer is C. Okay, so we'll move to the question number 6. What are two characteristics of public cloud? Each correct answer present the complete solution. Complete solution. Each correct section is worth 1 point. So the correct answer over here is metered pricing and self-service management, because we know that Azure is like a metered service. We are going to pay for the usage, and this is the self-service management. So this is the D and E is the correct answer. You can read out the explanation below. Pause the video and read it out when you are going through the exam, preparing for the exam. Sorry for that. Seventh question. This question requires that you are evaluate the underlying test to determine if it is correct. When planning to when planning to migrate a public website to Azure, you must plan to pay monthly usage cost. Yes, of course we have to pay for the monthly usage cost. So no changes required over there. So the correct answer is E, no changes needed. The eighth question. This question is part of series. So the upcoming fourth questions will be a part of a series. So you have to understand the scenario which what we are giving over here. So the questions will come similar to the same. Okay. So the first question, after this, your company plans to migrate all its data and resource to Azure. Your company migration plan states that at platform as a service solution must be used in Azure. You need to deploy an Azure environment that meets the company migration plan. Solution: you create an Azure app service and Azure database service. Whether it meets the goal? Yes, it met the goal. So the answer is A. The next question. Your company plans to migrate all the data and resource to Azure. The company migration plans states that only platform as a service solution must be used in Azure. You need to deploy an Azure environment that meets the company migration plan. So the solution you gave us, you create an Azure app service and Azure virtual machine that have Microsoft SQL Server installed. No, because they have asked you to give only platform as a service. But when you involve the virtual machine, you are involving infrastructure as a service. So the correct answer is B, that is no. The next question. The company plans to migrate all the data to resources to Azure. The company Oh, okay. The company migration plans that only platform as a service solution must be used in Azure. You need to deploy an Azure environment that means company migration print. You create an Azure app service and Azure storage accounts. Does it meet the goal? No, it doesn't meet the goal. So this is the answer for that. The 11th question. Your company hosts an accounting application named App1. This is used by all the customers of the company. App1 has low usage during the first 3 weeks of each month and a very high usage during the last week of the every month. Which benefit of Azure Cloud Service supports cost management of this type of usage pattern? C, it's elasticity. So you have to remember that this kind of questions will be coming. It will be kind of scenario based question. So you have to choose the correct answer from the options mentioned below. 12th question. You plan to migrate a web application to Azure. The web application is accessed by external users. You need to recommend a cloud deployment solution to minimize the amount of administrative effort used to manage the web application. What should you include the recommendation? So we recommend PaaS, platform as a service. So by end of this video, what you have to understand, like you have to understand about these four different type of service provided by Azure and key questions coming from those services. So I'll be this is the I'm coming to the end of this session. So I'll be coming up with set of scenario based questions like this, might be for 10 or 12 videos like this. So it might be some 8 to 10 minutes video. By following this blindly, you can clear the exam. So thank you for watching my video. So if you are watching my video for the first time, follow me and subscribe me as well so that you can get the upcoming videos from my side. Thank you. Happy learning.